Karyn Bryant for MMA Heat. I'm here with Dominick Cruz, the man who was looking to get the gold back around his waist on January 17th. So listen, Dominick, how are you feeling? Everybody has to know all the time. How's your health?
Yeah, I'm feeling healthy. The knees feel strong, thank God. It's been a long road, but what else is new? Fighting's not easy, so I guess all these things had to be put in front of me to help the rest of the division catch up, and they actually done a good job trying to catch up. It's evolved and it's looking better. TJ's probably one of the most evolved athletes I will have faced in this division so far with the crafts that the sport's building, and I look forward to the puzzle because it is. That's what each fighter's a puzzle that you got to solve, and I haven't solved this puzzle yet. I haven't seen this puzzle yet, so it's going to be interesting.
We were just talking to him a little bit, though, and he said that you've been kind of wavering. Is TJ a guy who stole everything from you, or is he a different guy? And if he's a puzzle in a way, you're trying to figure your own self out, yeah?
Yeah, kind of, I guess. I think we all are in a fight anyways trying to figure our own self out. Every single fight you go into, you're trying to learn something about yourself and what you're made of. And then every single fight you have, you get a new confidence from that fight. Almost like the old Highlander days where he stabs him and then the spirit comes out and you get... It seriously feels like that when you win. You're a little bit... You believe in yourself, but you're like, man, let's see what I can do. And then when you beat him, you're like, ooh, you just feel like I'm that good. And that's where TJ's at right now. He's had a few wins. He beat Barao twice. He beat Joe Soto on 2 hours notice and certain things. So he's got a lot of confidence. He's sucked up a lot of those souls to feel confident and puff his chest. And so I don't think that he's stolen my style. I think that we fight very different because he wouldn't know how to take my style if he tried.
Well, I've always known that you're more of an intellectual in a way, the way that you approach the fight. But do you see the evolution of the game, like you just pointed out? And you see, people kind of make fun of Conor in his movement drills and different things, but he is going in different places. And I feel like you probably respect that too.
Yeah, absolutely respect it, because that's exactly what people were doing with me. When I was hitting certain movements or shadow boxing a certain way or doing certain footwork drills, people were laughing at me going, boxers don't do that. Why are you doing this? Kickboxers don't do that. Why are you doing this? Well, this is a new sport. What's wrong? What's only wrong is your judgments that are at me because of what I'm doing to win. We're all judged no matter what we do. Conor's judged whether he says something mean or whether he bows to his opponents and says something nice. No matter what, we're judged. So when you finally let go of that judgment, that allows you to be free. And that's where Conor's at. That's how I feel. That's how I think some of the best champions in the world feel, some of them, to where you just let go of control of what people are going to say about you, because they're going to judge you no matter what you say. I could be the most respectful guy in the world right now. People are going to judge me just as bad as if I say TJ's a turd.
I like angry Dominick. You know that I love working with angry Dominick, fired up Dominick.
I'm not angry.
No, there's something you're not. But sometimes when we're on the job and you get fired up about stuff. I love that. And I think we talked about this, whether or not you were one of those everything happens for a reason person. But I've had this conversation about you to other people about how frustrating it is for us, how frustrating it must be for you in your prime to have lost some years. Yeah,
that's... You can't think about it. You just got to let it go, because they were prime years that were used very well. I didn't waste them.
Yeah.
I have a job. I get to work next to you. I get to make fun of Bisping on TV all the time. Daniel Cormier is awesome. I get to work with him. So many cool people I've met. So many things having those injuries forced me to focus on other things in my own personal life outside of my fighting life. When I was fighting, because of the type of individual I am, it's all or nothing. So when I was fighting, I was only fighting. I was only training every day. I was only focusing on getting better and becoming a champion. Oh, excuse me.
It's okay.
Water. Yeah. I was only focusing on those things, and then when I got hurt, I still hadn't quite admitted to myself that I was injured. I was just going to be back as fast as possible. And then after another injury and another injury, you kind of just say, look, man, just accept it. Let go of it. And then that allowed me to focus on other things, which then allowed me to grow. And now it's made me a better fighter. So it all kind of flows together. And I've gotten a 4-year degree in this. So here we are.
And lastly, if you are victorious.
When I'm what?
When you win the belt, when you get it back, God willing that you're healthy afterwards, do you feel that you will be inspired to kind of go on a tear and fight more frequently?
I'd love to fight as frequently as my body will let me. That's what we all want, because we don't make money to train.
Yeah.
None. Zero. And we make okay money to fight. So the more fights you can stack up, the more money you're going to make, the more survival I have to live off of. I mean, I put all my eggs in one basket with this job, and you got to try to get as many people behind you so you're important and people want to watch you fight, and that's the key to making the money. So I'm just doing the best I can for that.
Very nice. Well, we've missed you in the studio, and look forward to seeing you again when you've got the gold with you.
Yes, now you got it. Thank you.
All right, Dom.